Entenmann's, if you don't entertain my taste buds today, I'm just going to lose it. Greetings and welcome back to another Entenmann episode of the Vodkast. I'm your host as always, Jason Oliveira. With us today is the Entenmanns. Now this is one of the words in my life that I want to add an R to. I always want to call it Entenmanns. There's no N here. There's an N. It actually looks like Entenmann's, but it's Entenmann's. And when you were a kid and you were at a party and somebody walked in with this, they came in through the door, they put it down on the table, you knew you were at a classy joint. I could tell you that because my mother used to buy these and I felt like we were rich. She would come home with those cakes and they would look so decadent when you would cut them. And it wasn't until later in life that I realized that Entenmann's is really just kind of cheap freezer section stuff. That's not bad if you're into it. But to be honest, it isn't as classy as I thought it was when I was a kid. Either way, though, they're now doing ice cream products. I've always enjoyed their cake products. They're not bad. They're not top tier. You're not knocking down doors just to get to them. But, if you're out and about and, you're at a party and it's sitting on the table and that's the option you have, you go for it. Maybe you don't. I don't know. But now that they've introduced this ice cream line, I found it very entertaining. And this is the one that grabbed me the most. They do a few different flavors. I can't remember off the top of my head what the other ones are. But this one is the donut glazed cookie donut. And that just sounds delicious to me. What about you? You think it sounds pretty good? I should probably go throw this in the freezer. I'm going to go throw this in the freezer. Wait here. On to the main course here. It looks like a pretty good size sandwich cookie type ice cream deal. I can't smell ice cream, but I don't know if you remember when you were younger, maybe now still too, if you go to the freezer section, not at a grocery store, but like at a local convenience store, the ones that are flat, they're down on the floor, you slide them up, you're like, ooh, wrestling bars, and you get one, you eat it. I used to love the smell of that. I would stick my head in there and just breathe it in. Those were the glory days, I tell you. Used to be Christie's, and then it turned to Store 44. If you happen to be from Taunton, Massachusetts, it's right there on Winthrop Street. Let's take a look at this thing. It does look like a donut. You know what? I didn't even register the fact that there was going to be a hole in the center of it. But there is. Here, you guys take a look at it. This is the glazed cookie donut. And I'm going to put it in my mouth. Here we go. This thing is hard as a fucking rock. What the fuck am I eating? It might taste delicious, but this cookie is like, I kid you not, it's like cement. I don't think I've ever bitten through anything hotter in my entire life. I mean, it's like jawbreaker hard. The thing is that the top part is good. It's soft. I don't understand why this glazed side is as hard as a rock. That's great. The soft part and the ice cream are delicious. I'm sure the glazed cookie is great, but that cookie you're going to break so many teeth trying to get through that cookie. I don't know if this is a faulty package or design, but honestly, I wish you could hear the impact that it's making. It's hard. It's tooth breaking hard. I don't know how to stress this enough. Let's score it. Delicious. The soft part and the ice cream are fantastic. Get rid of the bottom cookie, you're good to go. It's probably like I'd give it about 7. It's an ice cream sandwich basically, but with a blonde cookie instead of a chocolate cookie. Or wafer, or whatever they're called on a ice cream sandwich. However, on the other side, you got Nightmare Cookie from Hell. This glaze is probably delicious, but I can't even get through it to bite it. I was very concerned about my teeth as I was chewing it, to be completely honest. Because of that, it can go fuck itself as far as I'm concerned. Sorry, Entenmann's. Don't get me wrong. I love your cakes. Your nice soft cakes. You sink your fork into it, stick it in your mouth, have a grand old time. This is not fun to eat. There is nothing. This is dangerous. There should be a warning on this, to be completely honest. It could have been a very delicious, tasty treat if you just gone with a soft, like you did on the bottom, on the top, and glazed it. Ooh, dog. You might have gotten a 10 today, but now you're getting a 5. You're delicious, but I can't eat you. So, I'm sorry, Entenmann's. It's nothing personal. Or is it? I took another little bite of the glazed part just to give it another chance, but smaller bites definitely help. But the cookie doesn't have a lot of flavor. It's just kind of sweet. You're getting more of that glaze on the top. I'm sticking with my 5. I would avoid these at all costs. Maybe the other ones that don't have a cookie involved, that are soft on the top and the bottom, I don't know if that's the case or if they're all cookie-based. If they're all cookie-based, I personally would stay away from them if you want to save your teeth. Your jaw, you could break your jaw. Yeah, I mean, my jaw muscles are going to be flexing after this, I tell you. This is truly a sad tale because I hate leaving a bad review for something. I hate being negative towards a product or a person or anything in the world. I think we should all be kind and gentle towards each other. But I can't in my good conscience advise you to eat this. And not to mention the fact that it's probably loaded with sugar. And as we know, sugar will come to get you one day. It's watching. Look out your window. It's right there. Oh, you didn't see it, did you? It's quick. Sugar's quick. It'll get you. Well, we ask forgiveness from the cookie gods today because we have slandered them. We have drugged them through the mud, and cookies don't deserve that. A normal, regular cookie that you eat isn't going to break your jaw. But either way, I hope you've enjoyed me trying to eat this ice cream sandwich from Entenmann's today. It's been a pleasure to try to entertain you. And if you guys are loving watching the content I'm making as much as I love creating the content that you guys are watching, you should consider liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, and then hit that little bell icon because it'll let you know every time I put out a new video. Don't forget to make someone smile today and make yourself a better person tomorrow than you were today, tomorrow. Let's make the world spin a little bit happier together. Let's sing and dance in the sun. Oh yeah, dig it, brother, it's coming. And in the rain, oh, is one, my brothers and sisters, yeah. Live life to the fullest and love every moment of it because you just never know when that last moment's going to come for you. However, never live in fear of that moment. Always live in love and never let your inner child die. Take care of yourselves, take care of one another, and take care of those around you who cannot take care of themselves, for they are the ones that need it the most. If no one has told you today that they love you, the Vodkast loves you very much, just the way you are. All right, guys, I'm Jason Oliver. I'll catch you guys a little bit further on down the road in the next episode of the Vodkast. Take care, everybody.
Don't go to sleep with a catch it in your pocket.